So I recently put out a review for the Cambridge Audio Melomania Touch, and a number of you in the comments wanted to know how they compared against the Melomania ones. So here it is. Hello, Nick here from TechNuovo and welcome back to the channel. Before I compare these two pairs of earbuds, please show some support for the channel and help us grow by subscribing and chatting to us in the comments below. So straight into the features and pricing for the two pairs of earbuds. Battery rise, the Touch has up to 50 hours in low power mode from the case with 9 hours charge within the buds. The ones have up to 45 hours from the case with 9 hours charge in the buds as well. Put the Touch into performance mode and that reduces down to 40 hours total, not 59. The Touch is charged via USB-C while the ones are charged by a micro USB. They both have Bluetooth 5.0 and they both support AAC, SBC and aptX. They both use the same microphones and they both support voice assistant control. They have slightly different processors and different size drivers within them, with the Touch appearing to have a newer processor and bigger drivers. The Touch includes transparency mode and a companion app with EQ options and a performance mode. The ones do not have either, which could be a deal breaker if you are a fan of transparency mode while outside. As for controls, the ones have a push button while the Touch are touch controlled. The ones have an IPX5 rating while the Touch only have IPX4, but there isn't really too much in there. The Touch earbuds weigh more than the ones, as do the cases. Touch is 68 grams total, ones are 46 grams. As for the price, at the time of making this video, the Touch retails at £129.99, while the ones have been discounted down to £79.99. The ones are overall far smaller in shape and size than the Touch, lighter in weight too. They both come in two colours, both come in a black finish, then stone for the ones, white for the Touch. The case for the ones wins my vote here. I prefer the matte black finish over the faux leather look, the size and weight as well. The one's case is much nicer to put in your pocket. That being said, if you apply too much pressure to the lid when opening the ones, you can feel the inner side of the lid brushing against the earbuds, which isn't all that good at all. As for appearance of the buds themselves, I'm torn between the two. I do like both of them. The ones are more of a design piece, the logo as the button, the glowing ring around it, the brush, chrome, it all looks very sleek. I'm not a huge fan of the gloss on the Touch, but I think they look better in your ear than the ones. I should add the build quality on both pairs is very, very good. Both pair of buds come with small, medium and large rubber tips, and then the ones come with two medium-sized memory foam tips, while the Touch come with small, medium and large rubber wings. The buds are generic in size, so if you preferred memory foam, you could buy some for the Touch, but you can't do it the other way around. And you can't add wings to the ones. Comfort is a bit of a personal thing. Our ears are all different shapes and sizes, so I guess I'll be a little bit biased in some way, as the Touch for me are a lot more comfortable to wear than the ones. This is mainly due to the larger shape of the bud and the added support from the wing. They sit better within my ear and they're secure enough that I don't need to think about them falling out or fiddle with them to get the right fit, as there is only one way for them to sit within my ear. I can use the Touch for exercising, running or cycling without a problem, and they never fall out. I wouldn't say the ones are uncomfortable by any means, they just don't sit as well within my ear and they are not as secure as the Touch. Moving on to controls, the Touch has touch control. The entire gloss area of the bud is touch sensitive and used to control your media, while the ones have a push button within either bud. The control commands are identical, so if you know how to use one, you know how to use both of them. The only difference is the Touch has an option for turning the transparency mode on and off. The controls perform very well on both pairs of buds and they both offer the same level of control as well. If you've seen my video review for the Touch, you will have noticed that I saw a delay between the two buds. One would pause or play before the other, whereas with the ones, they would pause and play in sync. Perhaps the Touch has a slight advantage over the ones, as the touch control will be less intrusive on your ear. Although easy to do, pushing the button in multiple times on the ones, the force of it does make the bud move in and out slightly within your ear. Do this too much to find your favourite song and you will end up having to readjust the bud for your comfort. As for audio performance, they both sound very good and I don't think you'd be disappointed with either pair. The Touch definitely sound fuller, it's a richer sound, whereas the ones sound a little bit empty in comparison. Why do the Touch sound fuller? Because the Touch has the ability to adjust the EQ to suit the music you're listening to and or your personal preference. Over the last 5 weeks, I've had the Touch, I've created the perfect EQ that best suits me and the music I play. It's fantastic. That being said, I've exclusively used the ones for the last week or so, and it's been very enjoyable and I've got no complaints at all. It's only when I switch between the two on the same tracks that I notice the Touch has a better overall performance. Now, I did actually turn the EQ off on the Touch, had it flat across the board to even the playing field, but the result remained the same. The Touch still performed better, although the difference wasn't as obvious now. On the other video, a few of you in the comments asked about using just one earbud at a time, and yes, you can with both. You can use just one bud in your ear while the other is in the carry case, no problem at all. What we have here is your dream product development. You release product A, it's good and it sells well, you take on board the feedback, update the tech inside and add new features, and you release product B. The Touch is product B, it's got all the good bits of the ones, but the new tech means it performs better. Visually, I think the ones look better, but the Touch definitely are more comfortable and secure for me. The tech and features are fairly comparable. Battery performance is near on the same. The Touch just has more features. Pricing right now reflects what you're getting, and if you're on a tight budget, you will enjoy using the ones. If having a secure fit is important to you because you plan on using them for exercise and you want the better audio performance, it is well worth forking out the extra £50 to get the Touch. You will not be disappointed. That's a wrap on this video. I hope you found it beneficial in some way, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.